hello, I don't know what to do. I'm struggling physically, mentally, emotionally. This has just been one of those months. Now, I've had a lot of people tell me it's because of the moon and it's the other things that are going on just with the economy. And I get that. But guys, I'm struggling on the comparison. I have one of my besties who's already over 3,000 for the month in PRV. And I'm like, I was almost there last month, and oh my gosh, I mean, why can't I be there? Her business is not the same as my business. Guys, we got to put those blinders on. We got to look at what we're doing and what we can do. If you've sent out text messages and emails like me and you're not getting responses, you've got to change it up. So I'm going to work on a Canva today. I'm going to do a rack card that I'm going to mail out to my customers. I'm hoping to get the Canva done today. I do have a lot of schoolwork. I've had some physical issues going on. Um, and so I've been struggling. There's been 2 days that I've been basically in bed for the majority of the day. I still gone to classes. I still have homework. But I just want you guys to be aware. It is not that I've stopped working my business. I'm just doing things differently. This week has just been a struggle to record a video. I'm still doing stuff on building up my TikTok. I'm still working on doing on my business page the Facebook parties, but I'm not getting any interaction. So I need to evaluate, I need to adjust and pivot. So that's kind of what I've taken this whole week to do is I've been writing out a plan. I've been kind of figuring out and brainstorming of what to do. And honestly, the whole thing about mailing out, that did not come from me either. I talked to one of my besties on the podcast, and that's what, like, this is what I'm struggling with. This is what I'm doing. And she offered a suggestion. So I'm going to do it because it gives me a plan. I was going to do it yesterday, but that didn't work because yesterday was a mess. A mess. So I'm hoping that I just realized my microphone's off. Man, I gotta put a sticker up here saying remove, like make sure my microphone's in front, guys. I love this microphone. So that's what I'm working on. Now, I do have some products that finally came in. So I have 3 boxes. So I have a whiff box. I have I think it's my scent warmer of the month. And then I have another order that came in. So I'm going to be doing that as well. So every time that I unbox, and guys, this is something you really need to do. Oh, my allergies are a little strong today. So every time that you get a box in, whether it's for you or for a customer, you need to do a live on each product. So I used to open up the box and show everybody everything. It would be like an hour-long video, and no one wants to scroll through that. Sorry, guys. My allergies are really kicking in bad. Oh, my eyes are like on fire. Um, but do basically like a product review for each one. So you can pre-record these and then put them in as a reel, put them in as just a video in your VIP. You can go live. Normally what I do is I practice. So I go live in like on my personal page, or I'll go live on TikTok, or I'll go live for a recording that's going to go on my YouTube. So that's kind of like my practice one. And I alternate which one I always practice on because I don't always want the worst one to be on my VIP page or on my business page or my personal page or my TikTok. So I alternate, and I don't know which one I did last time. So it'll be luck of the draw, whichever one I feel comfortable with first, and then I try to do all the others. Now, there are times that if I hit it and I love the video, I will take that video and move it across the board. So that is something that if you record one time and it's really good and you like it and there's nothing you need to improve on or nothing you forgot to say, then use that video and use it across the platforms. With Facebook, when you download your video or you have the recording, it does not put a watermark. So that means you can use it for Instagram, you can use it for TikTok, you can use it for YouTube. You don't have to worry about hiding the TikTok has um, the watermarks and it has the names and stuff, and then it's demonetized and all that other stuff. I'm struggling, but I'm pushing through, guys. We're gonna get through this. Um, so use those products, and if you don't have products coming in, write yourself a list. or pull up the product sheets. I don't have one that's folded, but pull up a product sheet and start marking off which products you've talked about, and not the whole category. I'm not asking you to display every single warmer or every single thing. Go through and find one out of the category and do a video on. Now, I would love to say that I'm consistent on doing videos every single day. No. So I'm not saying that you need to do it every single day and put that down, but that's something good to at least tell you which ones you need to go through. Like, this is your product sheet. If they don't all have marks, then that means you have a video you can make. You can talk about. You don't even have to have the product. You can use the product training guide. You can use your catalog. You can show a picture. You can print something off on your computer. You can have it up on your phone. You can show your customers. You can easily pull up your website. Like real quick, I'm just on the fly. Pull up your website and tell them like, hey guys, this is what my website looks like. Of course, there. This is what my website looks like. Now make sure that you're selecting a party at the top. There's a whole bunch to choose from. Make sure you do load more if you don't see your hostess name, or and walk them through how to do an order online. Walk them through how to select a link on the party. Walk them through how to start a Scentsy club. You can easily just start a brand new one and get almost all the way through, because you can do everything on the Scentsy club thing except for check out without an account. So you can walk them through on how to go to Scentsy club. I'm on Scentsy club, and we're going to, if you scroll up, it talks about all the things, and there's a video. So guys, make sure you watch the video, then go down and say shop Scentsy club. So you just click that shop Scentsy club, and guys, these are how the categories. So you can take your phone, you can do a screen share from your phone. So if you can do the screen record on your phone, you can Google it. Guys, I don't know how to do it on everybody's. I know that I had to Google it for my Android, and then when I did is I actually saved it in the top right there, screen record. So the minute that I need to do something like that, I do screen record. And there's options. So I know with Android, I have an option of doing a mic, or the media sounds as I'm going through, or I can add that in later as a um, voiceover. So make your decision on what you want to do, but do something. Again, you do not have to show your face. I haven't been filling up to doing a lot of things. I've been doing a lot of stuff from my bed, and I was even going to record yesterday when I got home, but I still was not feeling good. And and if you're on your TikTok, you know why. And I didn't do that. I would love to say that I sent messages and I did emails and I did all these things. Guys, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I checked my emails. I didn't email anybody. I didn't message anybody. I did do a couple, like 2 follow-ups, only because they said they were going to message me, and I was just checking back with them. Um, and that's all I did yesterday. Like, it has been a real big struggle because I haven't been feeling well. Now, I can't stay in this. If I want to continue growing my business and growing my team, I can't stay in this feeling. Now, it's different when you physically are unable to do something. But today I was like, I got to get moving. I'm going to push through. It doesn't matter how good it is. It doesn't matter if I mess up. Like, I'm sitting here blowing my nose on a video for you guys. I still got to just get through. Normally, I would have just rewound and started all over and missed my whole point. But I'm not doing that today. I've stopped doing that. A lot of my videos, I've stopped re-recording. Now, there are some times that I literally can't get the words out, or I say something wrong, or something that I'm like totally off tangent. So it's like also it's like, oh, yeah, if you get this, then you can win a boat. And I'm like, what do you mean win a boat? Like, it comes out of nowhere. And no, and this is a disclaimer: you don't get to win a boat, but you can earn a trip. So the incentive is still going on. So that's another good point. See, look, and I just kind of go through this. So the incentive is still going on. You can still check. Do not look at your incentive points and say, I can't do this. Don't look at those incentive points and say, it's too hard. Guys, it's only too hard if you say it's too hard. It's only not going to work if you tell yourself it's not going to work. right now on my incentive points, and I feel I'm behind, but I know that I'm better than I was last time. My progress, I'm almost halfway to 15,000 for level 1. We're in a month and 2 weeks, so I'm doing pretty good. So I feel that I can get level 1. Um, I do have the sponsoring points because I did have a new teamie who got certified, and she's working on her sensational start. So that's going to be a process. That's not going to be instantaneous gratification. She's got 70 days. So that's going to be at least sometime in October. Let's see, October, first part of November. That we'll know more about like where she's at on that. I haven't gotten anybody else. I have 2 people that messaged me asking about the opportunity, and I didn't realize that. So that's probably a good one. So let me go through and I'm going to read what she said and how I responded first because I didn't want to jump the gun. I didn't want someone to say, "Hey, tell me about Scentsy," and all of a sudden I'm like gurgitating all this stuff about like, "Oh, you can sign up and you get this and this and this." And they're like, "No, I meant the Scentsy Go. I guess it left it off or something." Or no, it was just about I said the Scentsy pods, something. So I don't ever try to assume or read into it. Literally says, "Can you tell me about Scentsy?" Let's see. Yeah, talk to me about Scentsy. So she was driving. And I was like, "Okay, what do you want to know? We have fragrances for almost everywhere in your home or vehicle. Our wax is made in the USA." And then she's like, I want to know about making money." Like, "Oh," and I put that, "Oh, we have 4 options for starter kits. One is 99, the best package." I go through and just kind of give her a rough, like, it has products, a full size products, samples, business supplies. The second one's the hostess kit for 59, which includes like product samples and business supplies. And then we have our promo for this month for $40. I forgot she was driving. And then I realized I didn't put the last one. The last one is I have 0 out of pocket kits. That was going to be, "Oh, what about the 4th one?" And then I was just like, "Oh, I'll just tell her later." Website is free for 3 months and is active the moment you sign up. You start making commission at 20%, and we get paid on the 9th for the previous month. So I left it very simple. I didn't go through everything else as she was driving. So I went ahead and gave more information. You do not have to keep inventory. You only have to have 1 month of 200 in sales in a rolling 12 months to remain a consultant. I always like to tell people that because they're like, "What's the quota? Do you have to have inventory?" Those are a lot of questions I get asked. So I'm trying to make sure I'm informative before they're asking about the bad stuff or what they may think is a downfall. There are 2 major incentives in the first 14 and 70 days after you sign up to get extra products, extra product credit, and awards. Very simple. She wants to know more. And I was like, "Tell me if you have any more questions or call when you can." And then later on, about 3, 4 hours later, I was like, "Here's the link to take a look." It has I'm an open book when it comes to Scentsy, and I gave them the join page. That way, that information that Scentsy provides for that she can go through it and she can read through it, watch the video. That way, she may have more questions. Also has the kits on there and what's included in it. Oh, did not turn off my phone. That's okay. That's Let me go ahead and turn this down. But that is so I haven't done anything, but I'm still on Scentsy mode, if that makes sense. So I get a text message, I'll respond. The other one was just kind of like, "Hey, I think I signed up for Scentsy before, but I don't know." So we're having a whole different conversation. Um, because normally you can tell when someone goes to sign up and their social security number doesn't work as a new consultant because they aren't a new consultant. The social security number is already in the system. So I can't compare myself to others. That's basically what today was over. Um, there's still time for everything, and you don't have to do it all at once. I feel really bad. I'm so sorry that you guys are having to watch me uh, pick my nose. Find what you can do when you can do it. Now, I am spreading myself a little bit thinner because I have been trying to push for my TikTok so I can go live on TikTok. That is like my next goal because I would like to go live on another platform. I don't mind going live on Instagram. I don't know Instagram well enough. It's just not my. I love doing Facebook because I know all the features, and I want to get to the point to where I can go live on TikTok, so that way I can add that into my rotation. So it is next is Instagram. I need to start doing some Instagram lives, some very informative. So on Facebook, it's all about like, hey y'all, blah blah blah, and I kind of go through my little spiel as you guys are my buddies because on Facebook they are my buddies. On Instagram, they're not. Like a majority of the people that follow me or that I follow, I don't know personally. So I would be more informative. I'd be more educational, more about like what our wax is made of, how our warmers are have a lifetime warranty on them, how they can be left 24 hours, like on for 24 hours at a time. You don't have to turn them off. What our pods do. So I would be more informative on Facebook or even on YouTube. I'm more of like, I love this product and this is what it looks like and I can't wait. So there's a little bit different of the mode or the tone that I'll use because I'm on a different platform. TikTok, it's all about that grab their attention, grab their attention. So that's what I would be doing differently on TikTok because I really want to keep it to about a minute video. I don't want to do like a 4 hour video or go live for 4 hours. Um, but I like the videos, it would be literally taking a product and just being like, woo, and then cut it and then go with a flower, that kind of thing. So that's the difference. So you have to think about the platform and what works. So that video off of TikTok, I wouldn't necessarily put on Facebook because the people on Facebook are not my TikTok people. Does that make? I hope this is making sense. I know I'm a little sporadic, but I needed a video today. I know that y'all are following me, and I appreciate that. I love every single one of you. Every time that someone new subscribes, or every time that y'all make a comment, it really it really solidifies that I'm doing what I need to be doing because I know I'm helping people. And I hope that these videos help you. And I hope that you know that you are not alone in your struggles. You are not alone in what you were building. Stop looking at the pretty, perfect people and think that I can't do that because I can't get the success that they're at. Guys, we are all human. We are all built differently. We all have different skills. Use your skills that you know. If you're a spreadsheet person, then you need to start doing some analytical stuff and show them how to make Scentsy on a spreadsheet or show how you do your budget for what you like or how you itemize on your inventory. Those like spreadsheet things, like any of the spreadsheets. If you are more about, if you're more decorative or you're more creative, then show them how creative you are. Create the bags that you're putting the products into. If you make everything just beautiful, then just show them how you do that. Like do a how to. Like this is how I do my bags. This is my thought process. This is what I put in the bottom of the basket. This is where I put the crinkle paper or I put a styrofoam piece in the bottom and I use the styrofoam from where? Do you buy it? Do you just have it like in the backyard? Do you have a styrofoam tree? Talk to them about your process. And as you start to do that, you will find your niche. Find what works. I'm very informative, very educational, very logical. Um, I just talk about what I love. I don't sell it to them. I talk about what I love. Like I love the fragrance flowers. That's why I talk about them all the time. Every time that I swap them out in the bathroom or in or for or a package up for a friend, I love the flowers. So I talk about them. I show them. I'm informative about the flowers. I got most of the information from the product training guide. You don't have it, that's okay. Download it. Download it on your phone, download it on your computer, print it off if you really feel like it. But that information is from our marketing department. That information is about our products. That right there is the information you need to know. You don't have to know what the price of the things are because they can go to your website. You can go to your website. You can search it really easy, real fast. But you need to know how it works. You need to know what's in it. You need to know how it's supposed to work or how it should work or what they're supposed to be doing with it because they don't know what they don't know and they don't know to ask because they don't know to ask. This, I hope, again, I just hope all this makes sense. So don't give up. Keep pushing through. Find the little parts that you can do when you're struggling. Think small. Don't get overwhelmed with the big stuff. Don't get overwhelmed. Start small. Do one thing today. Doesn't matter if it's a text message. Doesn't matter if it's a post. Doesn't matter if it's a video. Doesn't matter if it's a follow up. Doesn't matter if it's an email. Doesn't matter if it's reaching out to a teenie. Doesn't always have to be about customers. You could reach out to a teenie. So just find one thing to do. One thing every single day. If you can do one thing every single day, doesn't matter how big or small, it's just one thing. And even if it's watching a training video, guys, that is still a thing. That's one thing that you can do. So don't try to do everything all at once. Don't try to do everything in one day. Try to just find one thing to do every day. And if you need to have a list so you know what you've already done, then create the list as you go, or create a list of what you want to do and then mark it off. Make it a game. Make it exciting. Find something that you look forward to. It's like, ooh, I get to do one thing of Scentsy today because I get a lollipop, or ooh, that means I get, an hour watching one of my shows. One thing. You can find room in your day for one thing, no matter if you're sitting on your bed, like I was. You can watch a training. And I actually did watch, I guess I did do something because I did watch, I watched the training. So I'll let you know. Guys, this, my name, I don't even know what this is. This is me. I am Casandra Bollinger. I've been a Scentsy consultant since 2020. This is my journey. This is me rebuilding, regrowing, and expanding my business, my customers, my teamies, um, re re doing a reformation of my business, getting a new foundation and building this back up to where I was. Still compare myself to that girl in 2020 who didn't know what she was doing, and it's very hard to turn that off, but I try very hard not to compare myself to others. There's times I have to remind myself, put the blinders up. You do not need to look in the other lane. Stay in your lane, figure out what you need to do, and work on you. You can't control their business. You don't know what happened. You don't know. You don't know what's going on over there, and you don't need to know. So I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. Please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Please comment. Let me know what you are liking about the videos. Let me know what you don't like. Let me know if there's a certain topic that you're struggling with, of either mindset, or if there's an app, or uh, some kind of something like you don't even know how to put an order in. Guys, if I need to go very basic, I can. And I don't mean that as like you're basic. Sometimes you don't know, and if you can't find the information, sometimes you need to ask. Just ask me whatever questions you have about Scentsy. I'm very open about it. And if I don't know, I'll find the information. I'll tag you in a video. I'll share the video link from you if there's somebody else who can do it better. Because I tell you what, there's a lot of videos out there. There's a lot of videos, a lot of training videos, either through Scentsy or through YouTube. You can Google it, do Scentsy and whatever you're wanting to do. So that will help. Hopefully, this has helped you today. It is Friday the 20th. Yeah, September 20th. I love you all. I hope you have a blessed day. And if you haven't been told, I love you. You are loved. You are worthy. You are important. And you are so going to do this. You are so special. Just know that you can do anything that you want to. I hope you have a blessed day. Talk to you guys soon.